Here we presents the top 5 BestTable saw. Starting at number 5, Bosch 4110. It won't be fair to the woodworkers if there is no Bosch table saws present in a list that consists of the best table saws for beginners. This portable table saw from Bosch and the other portable table saws that we came across before are not so different from each other. They have some minor differences in their dimensions and specs. Apart from these dissimilarities, their features, working facility, and capability are almost similar. Look at the motor for instance. It has a powerful 15-amp motor that results in giving 3650 RPM blade speed. You can do almost any type of woodworking up to 20-inch ripping capacity with such motor and arbor speed without facing any major problems. Furthermore, it comes with a miter gauge, a square lock rip fence, and an auxiliary fence for narrow materials, wrenches, guard system, push stick, etc. Other materials with it as its safety items and accessories. Apart from these safety accessories, it also has soft start circuitry and restart protection system built in it for a better startup without accidentally turning on. For more information and price, check out the product links in description. At number 4, Powermatic PM1000. From our experiments both from its specs and its user experience, we have found that this Powermatic PM1000 is quite similar to the Jet 700 8675 PK as both of them belong to the same parent company. As a result, it can also be stated as one of the best beginner table saw. When I said that this Powermatic and the Jet are similar, I meant they are almost identical if we compare them by their specs. However, these differences are very minor, and you won't even feel it when you are working on a project. The big distinguishable factor between them would be their cost. Even while the Powermatic costs less, but the price is quite close. In this saw, you'll get a 1 to 3/4 horsepower motor that provides 4200 RPM speed to the blade. And as it is a big cabinet saw, you will get a 30-inch room at the right of the table with the help of the 30-inch rip fence. From the regular rip and cross-cutting facility, you will also be able to make angular cuts as well as dado cuts with a dado blade. There are ergonomic 7-inch hand wheels below the table to make proper height and angular adjustment of the blade. On the other hand, there is also a 60 pivoting miter gauge on the table for you to make the best adjustments to your workpieces. Halfway of my listed number 3, Jet 700 8675 PK. After a long series of rather small-sized and portable table saw, this time we have a big cabinet table saw to offer you. Moreover, it is also one of the best choices for a table saw for the newbies as well as the experts of the sawing world. With its large table and body, comprised of the motor and blade, and the safety precautions featured in the saw made it ideal for the new woodworkers to learn their way around a table saw. The cast iron table of this saw is normally of 29 x 20 inches, but can be extended up to 29 x 42 inches when necessary. This creates the opportunity for its users to cut and handle a large piece of material easily. There is also a 50-inch rip fence at the right side of the blade for making proper adjustments to the cutting material. And you will also get a deluxe miter gauge with the saw to take the proper measurements. Now about the blade and motor. There is a 3-horsepower motor with the saw that spins the 10-inch blade at the speed of up to 4300 RPM. You do not have to worry about the strength, because this is enough for heavy works. And the powerful motor won't make too much noise as there is a poly V-drive belt system in the saw for silent operation. For more information and price, check out the product links in description. Coming in at number 2, Dewalt DWE 7485. You have seen a portable table saw which can only do lightweight works. Now we have brought to you another portable table saw which can perform most of the big works. It has a powerful 15-amp motor that allows 5800 amp blade speed and can rip 4x8s of up to 24 5-inch woods. As a result, it is able to perform almost all of the heavyweight works you would want to do with a table saw. Although you would not be able to make intricate cuts with it, you can still cut your materials at 90-45 angles. For making fast and accurate adjustments on different materials of any shape, there is a rack and pinion telescoping rip fence with this saw. Furthermore, there is also a good miter gauge for taking accurate measurements. Speaking of which, it is time to tell you that along with the rip fence and the miter gauge, a push stick, riving knife, anti-kickback pawls, a blade with its changing wrenches, and the modular guard system comes in the pack of the saw. And number 1. Makita 2705. For those who are new in the sawing industry, this Makita 10-inch contractor table saw can be a very good way for a kickstart. As a beginner wouldn't know how to use a table saw, but this Makita 2705 can ease up all of their worries with its user-friendly operation. We all know a table saw is comparatively a dangerous power tool, so safety is a top priority. That's why it has an adjustable dual-sided tool-less transparent blade guard with an adjustable riving knife, so users can see the blade when it touches the material. There are also two anti-kickback pawls, a big switch in the electric brake in the saw that not only provides more safety but also increases its efficiency. With its 15-amp motor, 10-inch diameter 32T carbide tipped blade, and its 4800 RPM, this saw can rip up to 25 inches of wood. When it's angled in 90 or 45 it can still rip out 4x of its materials in only one press. So you can rest assured of the strength of this saw. The plain aluminum die-cast, extending table of this saw, that also happens to have a smooth and precise rip fence allows the users to make accurate measurements that eventually result in accurate cuts. Besides, you'll have a miter gauge and a scale with a magnifying feature to help you make the most precise measurement. I have included these product link in the description. You can check out this link for more information and latest price. Thank you for watching this video. Please hit the like button, share with your friends, and be sure to subscribe.